Is that a thing? Wiki Feet?
Yeah, it is real. Wiki Feet's a real thing.
There's no way that's
We searched up Margot Robbie's thing. Search it up.
I don't want it. That's gross.
Welcome to.
Wait, I need to put my sex goggles on.
Can I have a bit of blanket? I feel exposed.
I don't have the blanket. We're using them for insulation.
We're recording, you know?
These fucking bullshit.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, but I've been live.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you have to do it right into the mic. That's it. Wait, your mic's not on. Well, this will be all cut out because it's not.
Is it not?
Up.
It's on.
Yeah, now it's on.
Okay.
I don't know. I think you have to flick it back on and on. How long is this for? Oh my god, we're supposed to do a cold open right now.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
Welcome to the 10th episode of the Justin Ian podcast.
Or should we say the return of the 10th episode of the Justin Ian podcast?
Roll the intro music that we still don't have.
Tyler's looking at feet on Instagram.
Feet.
I'm making a planner
Feet.
for when I should Google feet on Instagram.
Welcome back to the 10th episode, which we are currently re-recording because I did not like how the first 10th episode
I
turned
sound
out.
like Christopher Walken.
I know, right?
It did not turn
It
out.
did not turn out how
We
I
wanted it
would've
to
liked.
go.
I wanted more cowbell and vagina.
It kind of did sound like Christopher Walken because how choppy our conversation was.
Oh, yeah. The sound was horrible if you guys listened
Yeah,
to
because
it.
I didn't edit it properly.
I don't know how this is going to sound like our side. Yeah, Tyler.
You guys have to be like right, like you guys have to like talk really close to the mic. Or do you want me to boost it right now? I'll boost it right now. Okay, guys, let me come back, and then I'm going to boost their audio.
It'd be easy
Okay,
to
we're
just-
back for the 13th bajillion time.
That's not a real number. Stop lying.
It is even a real number.
That's not a real number in my vocabulary, liar.
Okay, so Tyler broke his adaptado, and
I didn't break it. I just want to be on the fucking podcast in the front. It's time for me to be part of the fucking main cast.
you
and
lied.
I'm taking it hot. No, it's actually broken.
Okay, so Tyler broke his adaptado.
You lied.
This whole time.
Tyler broke his adaptado, so we can't give him his own microphone. So he's sharing with Ian right now.
I'm not enjoying this.
Are you really not enjoying it? It sounds like you guys are having a row of a time before I started recording.
What?
What's today's topic?
So today's a fashion episode, and why are you saying like we haven't done this before? This is the second re-recording of episode 10, and today we're talking about
Just for the viewers who are coming in out of nowhere. Let's be honest. There's no growth on this goddamn podcast.
It's actually sad.
But for the first time listeners, maybe in the future, someday we can have millions. And they're starting over.
Yeah. Whatever you want to fucking say.
Yeah.
This shithole's sinking and I'm going down with it. I'm joking.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to be talking about did you say something?
No, continue.
So today we're going to be talking about personal style. Again. So this time, hopefully, our conversation won't sound as shitty as it did last time. We're going to be talking about almost the same things, but we're going to mix it up a little bit. Yeah? Yeah, we're going to mix it up a little bit. Yeah.
Aye, Captain.
All right, so last time it went Ian, me, Tyler, and it doesn't make sense to have Tyler last. Because, let's
Tyler
be real.
doesn't matter.
important.
Tyler is
Cut to the
literally-
chase, Justin. Cut the fucking fat and say
Tyler
what you
is
need to
not-
say.
Okay, you know what? To maximize clickbait,
Tyler
we're going to have
sucks
me
ass.
last because, I'm the title character of this bajillion.
Just fucking start, Justin.
Okay, Ian, begin.
Me?
Yeah, because
What?
it's like the Oscars. You know, when the Oscars, they're like, okay, everyone, we know everyone's here for the main starring show, Best Picture and Best Actor. But you know what? Just because there's a bunch of other shit that we really know that's equally important, but you guys don't care about, we're going to put that in the middle. That's Tyler. And you're going to be the starting supporting actresses and stuff, which
Justin,
is the
I'm being
beginning.
100% honest with you. If we're being completely honest on
Yeah.
who we are in this,
Mhm.
I'm DiCaprio.
Yeah.
And you know who you are? You
The
know
dog.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I'm the dog.
You know the guy who changes the fucking tire? You're that guy.
So am I Brad Pitt?
I mean, if you want to, baby. Yeah.
So I beat the shit out of Justin.
Is that why I'm on this side of the couch? Can I be Margot Robbie
It's gonna
because
be
I'm by
funny
myself and alone all the
If
time?
the guy who gets beat up is Ian's meat.
Okay, Ian, go with your story, please.
Guys, how about I ask you guys a question? How would you describe my style? I'm gonna ask you guys.
Skatery,
Skate.
vintage skatery,
Yeah,
big, like 90s, like big.
because I'm fat.
No, because you like wearing your stuff like a size up or two.
Yeah, you know why I do that?
No,
Because I'm fucking fat. How would you describe it, Tyler?
Much music in the 90s.
See, that's a nicer way of saying it.
guys, in my role in the podcast, I'm not here to say the nice things. I'm just here to say things.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Tyler comes on front of the camera and becomes so fucking sassy. Okay, excuse me. excuse me, motherfucker.
Okay. So
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he snapped.
Tyler
He
goes on-
finally broke.
For the podcast, I'm fucking tired of this. I'm taking it over.
Oh my
I mean, he has more subscribers than us on YouTube.
god. Yeah, we
I
should.
haven't
I
uploaded
like.
in a month.
I like how this is gonna be like. Oh, this is the
This is the better version.
But really, it's just us talk. I feel like this is more season 2 is gonna be. We're just gonna be talking about random stupid
Can
shit.
season 10 just be because episode 10 just be the lost episode, just be episode 1 of season 2?
Which one?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go back a little bit, and then maybe at the end, if we have extra time, we'll just talk about random stupid shit.
Okay. I would describe my fashion as like a mix. Okay, picture this, viewers and Justin, and I don't care if Tyler does anything. Let's picture this. Okay? Imagine Japanese streetwear, whatever that is to you, right? Imagine that. Now imagine he saw a time traveler skater from the 90s, right? And on his skateboard is an e-boy from this century. Imagine that, and then the streetwear Japanese guy bent them over and fucked them. And somehow the skateboard got pregnant and birthed me. That's how I would describe my style.
What a story.
Yeah,
That's a great. Wow, we needed that energy and that
Yeah.
storytelling in the first round.
Yeah,
I feel like when we have to do a podcast, if we don't warm up before,
Mhm.
it doesn't be as good.
I don't think that was grammar, dog. It don't be as good if you talk like an immigrant.
Oh, my dad's upstairs.
Is he an immigrant?
Yeah.
That's funny. Immigrants are
Welcome
cool.
to the most offensive episode of the podcast.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say the N word.
Oh, you gotta cut that, man. You gotta cut that.
Well, I didn't say anything.
Oh my god, Ian, this is supposed to be personal
I didn't
style.
say anything.
You got a neck pillow on. You cannot be saying this type of shit.
That's something they don't got. Okay, no, cut that. That was bad. That one was bad. That was bad. Cut as soon as Tyler said neck pillow. And then that's it.
Cut everything.
No. Say
The
leave
whole podcast.
the
The episode before this, cut that too.
leave the N word in. I didn't say the N word. I said the N word. You're racist for assuming what N word I'm talking about. What if I said Nigerian? What if I said like necromancy?
That's even worse. You think it's bad to say Nigerian out loud.
I didn't say that.
Personal style.
All right, shut up, Tyler. Shut up. Let the host
my
do what the hosts do.
Ian, you're the one who's going off the rails.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about how my style is a Japanese streetwear god fucking an e-boy.
Okay, why
With the
did
skinny.
that your style? How did that become that your style? Why did you use those words?
I like
What are those terminologies?
I like Japanese streetwear because it's clean and oversized. That's why I like it. It's very minimalistic. There's no logos to it. It's just you know you've seen off. I'm assuming
Yeah.
you'll put some pictures up on your fucking laptop like usual. But but
Right in here, right in
Right
between us.
here,
This
yeah.
is the picture space.
maybe right over Tyler. He's doing his fucking planner during the podcast. So fucking inconsiderate.
Well, I mean, he's doing in the other podcast. He's also doing other stuff.
Just sit and look and just look into the camera.
I guess that's true.
So I'm doing something now. That's it. You can stop it.
Okay. But yeah,
Wow.
I like Japanese streetwear because it's very clean, simple, and oversized, and very like abstract. I guess you can say.
Would you say it's the most expressionistic of the fashions?
Yeah, I think Cody agrees. Yeah, I expression. Wait, what do you say?
Expressionistic, like
You know
the
what?
art movement.
I don't know. If it's,
Expressionism.
I don't know if it's
Like
expression.
what's it called? Isn't Jackson Pollock expressionism?
I would say Japanese streetwear is the opposite. It's kind of minimalistic, and kind of.
Yeah, but Jackson Pollock's painting is just nothing. It's just paint.
Did you Google it? Is it expressionism?
Welcome to the Justinian podcast.
But yeah, I like that because the idea of that being like just experimenting with shape and
So for your
form.
style, what would you consider like key pieces that are fundamental to your style of birthed by a skateboard, fucked by e-boy and a Japanese man in the mid 2010s
streetwears.
streetwear?
Here, let me just break down this
Whose
fit.
phone is that?
I don't know. It's mine.
Whose phone is?
Let,
How
let me
dare
just
you?
let me just break down this fit.
How dare you?
Can I break down here?
Welcome to Fit Check, yo.
All right,
We're
all right,
stealing
so-
from Feeling Upwards. Shout out Feeling Upwards.
Here's what's happening. So I got
Fit
some.
check, fit check, fit check.
I got some pants, right? I got some pants from Urban Outfitters. Let's do a little spin. Okay, and they're a
For
little.
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
For the audio listeners, Ian is wearing thick corduroy pants in a mustard with a two cuff.
And
Yeah, it's a corduroy.
corduroy.
It's a thick corduroy, and then making his way up, he has a belt, a short dress belt. Noticed by a dress belt, it is because it is not as big as a traditional belt, and it is slightly smaller, and it is in a black leather with a silver buckle. Moving on up, can you fucking wait, Tyler? Give him the mic. Wait, Tyler. And we go up to the top where he's wearing an oversized Uniqlo pocket tee from the latest collection of Uniqlo U. And finishing it off, on his neck, he is wearing a comfortable neck pillow that he found in Tyler's basement. Don't forget the plain ass white socks, because he's a basic bitch.
Thank you for covering for me, Tyler.
Were you going to say something, Tyler?
Oh, I wanted to describe the outfit for someone who's not as fashionable.
Okay, go for it, Tyler. Ian, stand
All right,
back
can you
up.
stand back up?
Oh my gosh, you don't unplug my computer.
All right, so his pants look like all dressed ruffle chips. His shirt kind of looks off-white, like a napkin that's been slightly used. But I like it though. I like the color. And his neck pillow kind of looks like a blueberry that got misformed with clay.
Oh, we're bringing back... Oh, they don't know about clay. We don't need them to know about clay.
And
The material, not the person.
the material is like felt.
No, I'm
Ish.
talking about the... Remember in the old episode, we talked about clay a little bit?
Oh yeah. No, we don't have to go back there.
No, we don't have to go back about that.
I'll give it back to you.
Thank
All
you.
right, so
Tyler.
Ian, what are the fundamental pieces?
So you can see that my pants are a little oversized. They don't really fit my bod. I like a drape. I like how it drapes over my legs, and then I fold it because in a lot of Japanese streetwear, even some North American streetwear, they always have it shorter than your ankle, and I think that makes a cool little silhouette.
If you
know?
looked at vintage Levi's ads, they would always roll up their 501s like super high.
Right. Oh, that's true.
But then, I don't know, somewhere along the lines of fashion, they just went longer and longer and longer.
But yeah, no, I like the silhouette of a Japanese street. I feel like I want to recreate the silhouette of a Japanese streetwear where it's very baggy and very like blocked off, but add some flair and
What about
thing.
Japanese streetwear do you love so much? Why are you so attached to it like a moth to the flame?
It's just so clean and so minimalistic, and it's just like you can since there's no brand to it. I'm sure there's some brands are like that they wear, but because there's no brands to it, it's just like you can recreate it anywhere and at home. And because it's so minimalistic, you can mix and match it with other inspirations. Like
Is
from
that why
North
it's so
America.
appealing to you?
Yeah, pretty. Yeah,
Is
I
there
think so.
anything that you would like your clothes to express about your personality?
Yeah.
Per se, what do you think these tenets of your streetwear construction that is you or your streetwear style, like the pillars of your streetwear style? What do you think they tell about you?
I want my clothing to say nonchalantly giving a fuck.
Nonchalantly giving a fuck.
Yeah, it's
Quote
like
that.
yeah, quote it,
Clip that.
clip that, Ian.
When Justin yells at you to make more clips, clip that. Clip that.
Don't tell me what to do, you fat fuck. Clip that, yeah. After like nonchalantly being like giving a fuck. That's what I want. That's what I want my clothes to say.
You know, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thanks.
I like that.
Would
Do
you
you have
say?
any style inspirations that
Tons.
would you like to name your top 3 biggest inspirations?
Ooh, top 3 big boys.
Well, they don't have to be boys.
Girls, yeah. Honestly, it's not even like
Is it for certain people or certain
No,
ideas in style?
more ideas and stuff. I don't know a lot of models or celebrities. There's some celebrities I'm like, that's cool. But
I mean,
don't
in
know.
the other episode, you talked about one of the Sprouses.
Cole Sprouse is pretty cool with this
But do
shit.
you think his style is a direct fingerprint on your style?
No, I think I just respect him because he does a lot of just what he wants to do. You know, like he doesn't give
Oh,
a
you like
shit.
his conceptualness.
I like how conceptual and how what's the word? How he doesn't give a shit. Like he doesn't give a shit about what you think. He just puts it on and looks good.
Which browser are you talking about? Are you the one who Are you talking about the one who acts or the one who does a brewery?
The one who, well, they both act. Cole, the one from Riverdale.
Okay.
Jughead. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
That was
what
so
I think.
much better than last episode. I mean, you missed that Spike It Likes Dragon Ball, but that's for the lost episode.
Wait, what did I say?
Spike It Like a Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, my hair. Oh yeah.
If you want to get into it later, we can. But I think that
Yeah.
how you described it is perfect.
Yeah. Thank you, Justin.
All right, Tyler, you're next.
I just want to say Justin's leaving himself for last because he thinks he's the fucking dessert or something. He thinks he's the best.
I am the dessert. There's the least amount of calories on me.
You're like the weird like hors d'oeuvre you get at the beginning. You're like, well,
I mean, I thought it was an ice cream sundae, but not the best tasting ice cream sundae, but okay. That's fine.
Justin's like a melon ball wrapped in like.
All right, fuck it. I'm the rice ball with melon inside.
Justin's like the prosciutto on a piece of fruit. Like, what the fuck are you doing together?
But it works somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler, your turn. I don't
Yes.
remember.
Can you ask me
How
the
would you
question?
describe your style as Ian did so prophetically? I am making a bunch of words as we go along. That's the end of my statement. No, I'm making words that aren't in the English vernacular.
I don't think you use the syntax right on that.
Guys, if you ever looked at my English marks, I've never did good in the spelling or the grammar, but everywhere else was pretty solid. So Tyler looks at me intently with his beady eyes.
Tyler looks absolutely flummoxed. He looks so pissed off.
Flummoxed? I don't think that's a word either.
You're stealing my screen time, Justin. Every second is precious with me.
Go.
What was the question again?
How would you describe your fashion? Like your fashion sense?
Do it in a very storytelling way, like Ian did, where he was talking about how two subcultures birthed him on a skateboard.
So make a word picture, basically.
A word picture for the listeners.
Pastels, hockey players, white boys, a sprinkle of Asian, and
Ian, can you take it over for him, please?
weird prosciutto melon.
Okay, so this is how I would break it down. If a sentient prosciutto melon came upon an sentient, as in
It means it's alive
it has
and kicking.
sentience, yeah.
Like a dog.
Met a white hockey player, buck naked, head to toe, covered in pastels. It's if those two met, did a wonderful, beautiful dance, and then at the very end, they daggered each other, dirty wine on each other to make these combinations of
Like
colors.
Pollock.
Like
Jackson Pollock.
he Jackson Pollocked all
Come back.
over her back.
What's Jackson Pollock?
It's like
The artist who just sprinkles
he's
paint.
verbing the artist Jackson Pollock, and he's making it a verb saying he Jackson Pollock someone, which sounds really gross if you know what a Jackson Pollock looks like.
Google Jackson
Oh,
Pollock.
yeah,
Tyler.
Google Jackson Pollock right now.
Wait, no, Ian, you Google Jackson
here,
Pollock,
I'm
and then
taking your
Tyler,
time. I'm taking
you
your
keep talking. All right, Tyler, why is that your style? Why are you attracted to that? And maybe talk about your stylist. Cough.
Yeah, so I don't really dress that well before I met Justin.
No, you met me for a long time.
I
We've
didn't,
known each other for 13 years,
I
buddy.
didn't dress well. Maybe like, I still don't dress well, but like that's besides the point. I'm okay.
I don't think you don't dress well. I think you
Uh,
dress well when you want to dress well. And
yeah,
when you
that's
don't
true.
care about it, you don't care about
So
it.
on my lazy days, I just like to wear like sweats and like hoodies and sports jerseys like right now. But a lot of the time,
Tyler, speak up. You see how on
What?
the bars, how you see
Yeah.
you see how yours
oh, that's
are so
disgusting.
tiny?
I said that as a verb.
No, I said that as a verb.
That's disgusting. But
we'll
yeah,
put it on the screen. Okay, I want you to talk. You see how you see how
Yeah, I see,
Ian's
I
are-
see.
yeah, that volume,
I feel like
please.
I'm on a karaoke machine and like the titas are like, speak louder, sing louder.
Exactly.
What song do you want?
You need to speak louder so you get score, okay?
Play Hey Jude.
Hey Jude, do you want your screen time? Keep on talking, or you'll get caught out.
Okay, tita.
Okay, go.
Yeah, but that's about it. That was literally the end of it. Yeah.
Wait, your other. No, what about that guy from Lilo and Stitch?
Oh yeah. So I was at Sport Check at one time, and some guy goes.
So
up
this
to-
is like into your personal style. A
Yeah,
bit.
this is my personal style. I guess this is just like the vibe that I give off from people. But like, I went to Sport Check and they were like, you look like this guy from Lilo and Stitch, and I'm like, who's the guy? And they showed me a picture of it, and it's this Hawaiian guy that was the love interest for I think the mom of Lilo and Stitch, or the sister. I didn't know that, the sister for Lilo and Stitch, and I kind of look like him, kind of.
So why do you pick that? What does your style say about you, or why do you want these tenets of hockey player, pastels, melon, prosciutto? What do those things mean to people, or what do they mean to you, and what does that meaning to you, and how do you conform that meaning into something new?
I think a lot
Like
of people.
a beautiful butterfly.
I think a lot of people are
You
like,
have to come here. I'm not just
okay, go,
touching
Ian,
this.
say what you have to say first, and then I'll go.
Actually, no, you finish first. I'll say what I have to say later.
What a waste of my fucking time.
Anyways, I just think there are a lot of hypebeasts out there, and a lot of their decisions in clothing is very sporadic and fireworky, and like, look at me, look at me, look at me. But
Why are you looking at me so intently?
the glove fucking fits, Justin. What do you think?
Well,
I'm joking. But I've always tried to keep it very simple because I feel like people can appreciate simplicity, and it just paints off a really nice picture.
why is everyone looking at me all the fucking time, guys? I don't feel safe in this space. I'm going to just stop talking. Continue, Tyler.
But yeah, that's about it. I just like to keep it simple, and it's easier for me to dress myself that way.
Tyler, would you say there's any major influences in your life that have developed your style to how it is today?
Yeah, I'd say you.
Anyone else? That starts with the A, ends with the E?
Oh, are you talking about my girlfriend?
No, I don't know. Does anyone else start with the A and an E?
A and an E?
Start with the A, ends with the E?
Yeah, my girlfriend.
Would you say that she has any influence on your fashionability?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Would you like to divulge in that or no?
Well, she's kind of like very hipster, like.
Would you say that Anne is kind of pushing you to do more experimental things?
I definitely say she kind of pushes me to try different colors and stuff like that, but yeah, that's about it.
I think your girlfriend's style is really fucking dope.
No, yeah, her style's amazing. That's like, she's cool. She's cool.
So would you say that you have two kind of influences, like well, I'm not gonna say a mom and a dad because that's kind of weird.
That's really weird. You're talking
So
about.
like, say you have like I guess that works too. Like your best friend and your girlfriend. So are they like? Would you say like the style that I'm trying to pull out of you and the style that Anne's trying to pull out of you are like kind of opposite ends?
I wouldn't say so. Honestly, she puts me in a lot of things that I'd say you'd put me in.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
So,
I don't think I feel like whenever I think of what Anne would put onto you is completely different of what I would put onto you because I go more dressy, professional,
yeah.
actory, like Ryan Gosling-y, Ryan Reynolds-y, all the Ryans.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's not as playful as experimental as I think what Anne would put you in.
Yeah, but I think you guys both touch the sides of style that I think I would put myself into.
Interesting. Wow.
What do you like more? Like, what would you wear out more? Justin's style or your girlfriend's style?
Oh fuck! I gotta pick the right one. If I pick the wrong one, I lose a best friend. If I pick the right one, I lose a girlfriend.
I mean, I won't get mad at it. I think I think it depends on the situation, right? If you're going for a fancy dinner, I think you would probably go for my style. If you're going for a fun time, you go for Anne's style. Done. Boom. I didn't have to say that for you. That's how best friends work, boy. Get a good friend. 13 years running. That's all I had to say.
It got so uncomfortable really quick.
Why?
I'm joking. Chill. That's not that.
I love you so much, man.
Thank you.
So let's go back
Why
to
you
how
doing
you
that to me?
described your style. Pastel. Why would you say pastel?
I never see you
'Cause-
wear pastels. Would you like to try pastels? Is that what
Or
you're
do you
trying to
mean
say?
pastel is in like the feeling you get when you look at a pastel?
Like a warm
I just think a lot of
Ooh.
like very similar, like very like cool colors. Like I like to wear my blues, like very light, like pastels, like off white as well, whites, a lot of blacks. Like I think those are pastel colors.
black's not
I
pastel.
don't think black's pastel.
Pastel?
I don't think you know what a
Dude,
pastel color is.
You know- I
Yeah.
don't think
So
you
this
know
whole
what
time
pastels
I
are.
haven't been I just said the word pastel because
Okay, you said hockey. Why hockey?
I played hockey.
I don't think Tyler knows why he described this fashion the way he did.
so fucking tense right now on this podcast, sitting on the seat so much harder than it is.
Yeah, you like. Wow, you thought.
Okay, now that we explored more of your fashion, talking about Anne, Justin,
This journey of the podcast.
now that we talked about it, how about you try recreating your style in terms of them in your mind? How would you describe it
Like with both of them?
with both of them in mind? it'd be way better than pastel hockey melon fucker.
If I'm going with Justin, then I think a lot of it's very professionalistic. Your polos, your nice like fitting pants.
Because I think you look so amazing when your figure is so accentuated. No homo.
Yeah, and then with Anne, I think a lot of it's very similar, but I also think she has a vintage aspect to her. So like sometimes I'll show up in like black jeans and a very vintage like football sweater. Which is like
the best of both worlds.
Yeah, which is really dope because I'm comfortable too. But both styles are really good and they both bring portions of my personality that I like. So I like both of them a lot.
That was a beautiful story. I love that.
Yeah, that was
All right,
long.
now for the main fucking event. Justin Gregorio is going to tell you why he dresses the way he fucking dresses.
All right,
Let's
this is
get
the end
it.
of the podcast. Thanks for coming, guys. go off, sis.
Now you put me on the spot. Okay, I wrote things down. Stuff things down. I'm okay. You know, I was trying to be an ass, but then you guys were like trying to be nice about it, and then I was like, no, maybe I didn't be an ass.
I wasn't even being nice about it.
All right, guys. So I have had a long journey with dressing, and it's kind of boring because that's what happened to the other episode, and it didn't go well. But all I gotta say is shout out to my cousins who teach me how to dress. That's all I gotta say.
You didn't even mention them last time.
I know that's why I gotta mention them now.
That's why he wanted to refilm it.
Yeah, not because of what we did. We were perfect.
No, I think this is more fun. Okay, so yeah, my cousins helped me a lot because like as a kid, like I'm pretty sure that's how it is for most people. Like as your boy, if you're a guy, you don't care as much as about how you dress than a woman does.
Yep.
But then when you have that woman like guidance, they're like, oh, you should. It kind of helps. It kind of balances you out.
Are
Kind
your
of.
cousins
pulls it down.
girls, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes, they're all. I was at one point in time. I was
Gay.
I was the only guy in our family.
Mm.
Shout out Kuya Ian, who's not you, but he was in and out because he lived in Hamilton. But that's fine. He was very important with my Jordans and shit and the sneaker culture that I am arguably trademarkly known for. Supreme Jordans type shit. That's my trademark. Even though I don't wear it as much as most people think, as I would wear a Supreme tee right now. So my major fashion influences are like skateboarders, like Sean Pablo, who's very lanky, and I like his style because his t-shirts sometimes it's fun. It's like fun, colorful dress collar shirts with short sleeves that look so sick. I'll put a bunch of pictures. Then you got like the fashion models like Kaya Gerber, who dresses very tomboyish, but she does a killer job.
I would describe your fashion as like...
And like Emily Oberg, because she's very sporty and rich. Sporty and rich. Shout out Sporty and Rich. Please sponsor me.
I'm trying to think of of words. It's like a Tim Burton street grunge.
You think I dress like Tim
Tim
Burton?
Burton in the sense where Tim Burton was like, he's weird as fuck. And I feel like skate fashion is kind of weird as fuck.
Really?
So Tim Burton...
I think skate fashion is completely opposite. It's very simple. It's always like if you go to a skate park, almost everyone's wearing the same things: graphic tees, work pants / jeans, or shorts like athletic shorts because they're exercising.
But
and
you
shit.
can see some skaters like pulling up to an event, like legit wearing like a super baggy like suit, like with a fucking
Yeah, but I don't
graphic.
think that's in the sense that it's weird. It's just like that's how it is.
Well, okay, maybe not weird is the right word. Maybe like visionary, because Tim Burton isn't like weird. He's just visionist. He has a vision, a certain vision.
If my style was a director, I think it'd be Taika Waititi.
Really? I would say Tyler's more Taika than you.
Maybe Quentin Tarantino.
I would say that. That's grungy. That's vision. Yeah.
I'd say if my style
cool.
is a director. Welcome to BuzzFeed. Today we're gonna be figuring out which director talks about our style.
describes your style?
I'm Quentin Tarantino. Tyler is Taika Waititi, and Ian is. What is Ian?
I know what
Who would be your director of choice?
Let me try to find him. Keep talking.
I'll keep talking. So yeah, Supreme, Instagram. Yo, Instagram is so good for developing your. I know we're talking about personal style, and we didn't touch about how developing it much. I guess they kind of hinted at it. Tyler, especially with like his friends and stuff, and then Ian did not as much. But like Instagram and social media platforms are so good at helping you develop your style. Like, cause you get to get a full like palette of things you get to pull from. Like pull whatever you want. You get to search up everything. You get to see how a lot of people dress. You get to pull from so many things. And I feel like Instagram is not like people are like using Instagram for the wrong things. I don't know. I think that's just me because like I follow 1.8 billion people, and it's just like I don't treat it as like I treat it more as an inspiration source, like a Pinterest over
Mhm.
like a social media thing. Like I don't really like if I wanted to see how my friends and stuff are doing, I'd probably get Facebook. Not to like say like, oh, I don't care about your guys' posts. I like what you guys doing, but that's not like my top goal with using Instagram. My top goal for using Instagram is finding inspiration, finding things that I will be able to take in and use creatively in the
Right.
future for something, i.e. my style. A lot of the Sean Pablo, I got almost, like, if you look at through my phone, I have so many screenshots of Sean Pablo's fits, of skaters fits, of models fits, because it's like all this inspiration you can take and put into your own life. That's what I think people should be using like Instagram for. That's just me though. I know that Instagram is that for everyone, or my description of, or my usage of Instagram isn't for everyone, but that's how it is. So, I mean, Tyler didn't do his like spin around fit, but I'm going to do my sit around fit. So I'm wearing Dickies
Work pants.
work pants that are tailored to fit me better, and then a small, most important, small size Supreme tee, because I usually wore baggy Supreme tees and I don't like it. And I think I'm like, when I considering my style, like saying my style journey or whatever, like before I entered university, like as in the other episode we talked about how like we were all at an all boys school, so your style was really what you did on the weekends and what you did on uniform day or non-uniform days. And those were like, really, is it really your style if you're only wearing it for like maybe one day every
Right.
other time?
Just
So
to
is it really
flex.
your style? I feel like you developed your, like, I don't know, I can't speak on behalf of other people who weren't in our situation where our style wasn't really limited. Because I know, like as we said in the other episode, that about flash, like how non-uniform days were either the flex day or the comfy day.
Yeah, just wear whatever the fuck you want day.
And I think I always treated it as like that was my style, because I'd always do different things. I try to be
Yeah,
fun
I
with my
wouldn't-
fashion.
I wouldn't try to flex either. I would just try to wear what I would want to wear in a sense where it's like I know this would look good. Like I know this would look good with this, and I'm gonna wear it for me because I know I would look good.
or
Not because it's like, oh, I'm gonna flex my new Gucci, whatever, my new blah blah blah, like Supreme or whatever. It's just this looks good. Maybe for you, but for me personally,
no,
that's
at
why.
first
That's
that
why
was
I
for
took
me,
it.
and then before like that, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna try new things. I'm gonna try doing outfits. I'm gonna see how people react. And I think that's how because I'd always try different things that most people weren't trying. Especially in an all boys school, fashion isn't the top priority, right? And
Yeah.
maybe now it is.
I disagree.
Really?
I feel like a lot of maybe not a lot of boys. Maybe the boys I don't know. Actually, never mind. I don't know.
Yeah, so whatever. It wasn't the biggest priority. So when I did things that maybe not everyone was doing or people wouldn't even think to do, it's like, whoa. And then I evolved from like kind of experimental, but like in an all boys school where people don't really care about how much they dress. Experimental is like not very experimental, like the real world. And then I transitioned to like hype wear, and that's what I got known for. And then I'm still transitioning now. I kind of mixed it together, especially now since now my style is more regular, because I'm not strict to a uniform, even though I self-imposed a uniform onto me. Why not just turn on the camera again? All right, I'm just gonna keep continue. Welcome to the black episode. Welcome to the black portion, the blacked out portion, no audio. Yeah, just press that red button. Okay, I'm rambling on for a lot. Let me see what else I had written. Also, film characters are cool. I had a lot of click it again on the red button. Yeah, there you go. We're recording again. All right, where are we at? We're at 33 minutes. Okay. So I'm almost done, guys. I know it's a long and kind of boring, and everyone's out of energy now, but it's fine. If you like this thing, you want to
I
say,
just didn't want to interrupt you because I know we would have spiraled out.
oh, I would definitely have spiraled out.
If I had the things I had to say, I would have.
Would you like to say the things?
I'll say things when you're done.
Okay, so and then, yeah, fashion YouTubers again. Like, I kind of now I've taken a role of styling people, even though I don't style people how I style myself. Like, I always like.
Right.
If you go watch a bunch of fashion YouTuber videos about, oh, this is how to basic style.
I
or
feel like
whatever.
a stylist is like a coach. You know, it's like you want to try to pull the best out of the player, not
exactly. That's what I do.
yourself.
You're not trying to reflect themselves onto them.
Yeah.
That's what I try to do with my styling. And yeah, so I've really toned it down. I really want to go like less loud and graphic and Supreme-y. I mean, I still love Supreme. That's still my top
Right.
brand.
Right. Yeah.
But I think I gotta mature a bit, you know? Even
Yeah.
though, yeah, there's a maturity. You gotta grow. Growth is important in everything.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. It's like how
It's so
a
deep,
lot
bro.
of people wear
Holy.
fucking Abercrombie and Fitch, and like, yeah, that's hard. American Eagle, that's hard. A friend, other person named Justin, I was at work with him, and he was saying how like, dog, like when I was in grade 9, like I thought I found my style with American Eagle, and he went off on American Eagle, like he bought so much, and now he doesn't even wear that shit. Fashion,
all
your
about
style matures with you.
All right, so before we close it out, I know this is unintentionally the structure of our podcast episodes have been like, this is ours, and then after
This
we
is
tell
what-
everything about us, we'll go and we'll tell you what we did and how we can help you. So, if you cannot get a personal styling session with Justin Gregorio, here's
Shut
your
up. Shut up. Just get to the point and say, oh, here's ways we can have to make your personal style. Or here's some tips to help you make personal style. I should dick punch you right now. I should punch you in the dick.
All right, we've done a lot of different things. You know what? I'm just gonna say this.
Mm-hmm.
Just DM me. Let's save the ears of everyone else who doesn't want to hear my fucking bullshit. If you care,
He's a little sad.
if you want
Wow,
my,
he's upset now.
I made him a little sad. I'm sorry. I was kidding, buddy.
no, okay.
Stop this episode. We're done now.
Yo, retake it.
Oh my god, I'm not doing this fucking episode of 14th bajillion
I'll say
times.
this, okay. You can message Justin on your free time if you need help. I think my tip to form your own personal style is experiment, look to people who you think look good, and break down to yourself why they look good. Why do you like that fit? What about it do you like? Like, you'll look at someone who's like, oh, I like their shirt. Why? Is it the design? Is it the fit? Is it this or that? Break it down, take what you like from it, and try to buy pieces that fit that criteria of what you've broken down from it.
I was just gonna say, make sure you have like people or things to look at, like things. Oh my god, that was so wet.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. We're gonna die.
That's bad. Tyler, run. Tyler, run.
Okay, guys, this has been a really weird episode because we mixed a lot of like different things in this
The
episode.
mic smells so bad.
No, I'm gonna let you keep that. Okay, guys, this has been a very different episode. I think in the future for season 2,
Yeah, tell them about the
starting
future.
from
Tell them about the
episode
future.
11 and onwards, I think we want to go in this more direction where we didn't really have a topic, and if we did have a topic, it was very loose. Like in the first few, like in the first 10 episodes, our topics were kind of strict. And I think we should go like in the future. I mean, importantly, I'm gonna add this at the beginning, and I'm gonna say this at the end again. In the description, we're gonna have a poll about how we should take the podcast into the next set of episodes. Please reply to it. Please fill it out. It's anonymous if you want. Not saying if you don't fill it out unanonymously, you might not get rewarded. You may or may not be rewarded for your ballsiness and telling us your.
What are the rewards,
Responses.
Justin?
I won't say it for now, but we'll say there might be rewards. Wink, 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 wink.
I'm going to say this too. I think also we have more enjoyment
When we're not talking.
when we're not structured as much.
Yeah, well, I hope everyone listens to this one because this has been the most fun we've had in a long time recording a podcast.
It really has. It really has.
And I think if we keep doing these fun things and we're not limiting ourselves to a topic, and I think it's just 3 amazing best friends talking about whatever, I feel like a lot of people listen to that. Maybe not. Who knows? Hopefully this episode picks up the viewers and stuff.
I think we do a good job on this. You know what? Let's get a little sappy. This is the season finale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
season
And
finale.
oh my gosh, look, we're more concise. We're not even at 40 minutes yet.
Okay, we can go off a little bit. I really like what we're doing with this podcast, and I want us to be successful in our terms, like, you know, viewer count, whatever, this and that. It's not all about views, but it kind of is. We want to have a good audience, a good number of audience. This can finance us, so we try really hard on this. And season 1 was a blast to make and film.
We had learning stuff.
Some learning curves, but I think we're really starting to,
Understand why we should be doing a podcast.
and we're starting to develop a flow and what we like and dislike about making a podcast.
yeah,
Mostly Tyler. We dislike Tyler.
we like Tyler.
dislike Tyler.
Oh, I thought it was a good
And
time
we
to have
want
him
to
in the
kill
couch
him
today.
sometimes, and we want to wear his skin because he's so perfect.
We will not be doing guests, so don't fucking ask us about fucking guests. I will not. Oh my god. I'm gonna put this at the beginning too. Don't ask to be a fucking guest on our goddamn fucking podcast, all right? It's not your podcast. It's the Justin goddamn fucking Ian podcast. We put Tyler there because we need an assistant, but
He's gonna
we don't
cry.
need extra people.
He's gonna cry.
Guys, I don't like being asked saying no because like I can't say no. I'm a fragile human. No, bitch, I will say no every fucking day.
Sorry, Ann, you can't come on the podcast. So sorry, Sweaty.
Call her sweaty.
Like cutely?
Take it back.
Fuck Tyler.
I'm joking, guys. That's a bit. But seriously, please do not ask us to be a guest.
Well,
We might not have guests right now, but we're not looking to have guests. and I don't want to be mean about it as I was like I was pretty mean
so
about
are you
it.
saying no guests for now?
For now, there's no
okay.
guess.
Okay, you're making it seem like it's an ever kind of thing.
I mean, I right now I don't feel like we need a guest dynamic. I think us three is pretty solid.
I know some people have been like, "Yo, if I were on there, I'd have an opinion."
Okay, great. I don't want to hear it.
That's hard. That's hard. Yep. Tyler he's a conduit for you guys. How about this? How about this? I think that would be a cool segment.
Tyler,
Everyone DM Tyler an opinion on the previous episode.
and then we'll say it at the end.
He'll read them out at the end and we'll discuss it. Or maybe every 10 episodes, or like there's an episode special, like a Q&A kind of thing. Like your thoughts. And we make a whole
Oh my gosh,
podcast
I'm
about
like,
that.
yo, Justin's actually a fucking asshole. Did you hear that last episode? He was going off and everyone about guess. Oh, this. Guys, it's called an act.
It's
It's like someone that makes the joke, and before someone can get offended, they go, "It's a joke." Stop.
It's called a persona. Ever heard of it?
It's called comedy. Lighten up.
Exaggeration. My gosh, this episode went off the fucking rails. Off the rails.
It's like when a
It may or not be the last podcast we ever record, so we're gonna go out with a big bangaroo.
That was my fart. I did it back.
Ah. Yeah, so guys, I know I just went on a horrible tangent. That's okay. That's for the bonus episode. Guys, we will film this right after. So please fill out that description. Please watch this. Please share it. We need. I know this is a really weird episode to share, but maybe share the other episodes and then build to this one, and then we're like, oh wow, he's a nice guy, and then oh well, he's a fucking dick. Yeah, I can't deny
I
it.
said he's a dick from the start.
It's just low key because I was sick in the first episode.
I thought I can fart again. I did.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to all these 10 episodes, even though it has declined in viewership. We appreciate the people who stuck through. And we appreciate it in the future if you guys are coming back and pumping the views on all these old episodes. Who knows? I mean, this is a really weird episode because we were starting with a topic and we definitely did not go on that topic for almost the episode. But I feel like you guys got a really good deep look inside of who we really are when we're just being funsies all the times.
Tyler has the mic. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching, and this has been the Justin
And Ian
Podcast.
Now we're gonna close it out with the intro music of next season.
Thanks for watching.
We do. Shout out Mina.
We do have that.
Shout out Mina. We'll put her stuff in the video. Yeah, that's it. Thanks a lot, guys. Here's the intro music that you may or may not be hearing in the next episodes if we record them. Bye.
Bye.
I tried Viagra for the first time.
Coffee for people who can't cut.
No, fuck that.
That's your sock wardrobe.
I'm going to jail.
Freaking pretentious. Got you. Listen up. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Justin Ian podcast.
All right. End of episode. We're gonna cancel this.
Yo, I honestly thought you were gonna like freak out and be like, I'm done with it. I'm done with the podcast.
I was waiting for that.
I'm finished. I'm deleting it.
Okay, guys, welcome to the tangent part of the
I
episode.
wish I read or like wrote something down because now my I look